Check 1, 2, hello, my name is Derek Porter, aka Wigsby. It's Similo Nights, second Wednesday. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I hope everyone's doing well. Um, there's, let's see. Yeah, so I'm deciding that I'm going to do alternate months with Similo Night. We'll do 1 month with the app, where it's nice and easy and on the computer. And then I want to do tabletop games so I can feature the decks that aren't in the app and also maybe throw in a mashup here and there. I'm not prepared for any crazy mashups tonight, um, but I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to kind of change things up for 2025 and how I do things. So, but anyway, it looks like in the Discord we've got Arc, Lightning, and Karen. Good evening.
Hello.
Oh,
Hope all is well. Boy,
Yes.
I'm missing
Yeah.
I'm
Matt.
all ready to report our stats.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Karen has taken it upon herself to keep track of our stats for the year so that we'll have a fun report next January about all of the Similo shenanigans in 2025.
And
Yeah-
then Nikayla and I on Monday are going to be working on the spreadsheet, and we're tweaking it a little this year. And for anybody who's interested, it will appear in Discord. And then Derek, it's up to you. We can maybe pin it
yes, absolutely.
so it's easy to see. And then
Yes.
you guys can come look. Kayla and I will be the only ones that are able to edit it, but everybody else can look at it. So
Another thing.
watch us update it.
Speaking of Discord, the rollover is imminent to converting my Discord server to be the official Game Guildies Discord. So that is for those of you that are already there. Nothing's going to change. You're not losing access to anything you don't already have access to. A couple channels, some unused channels, might disappear or get turned into something else. And production chat might that's the only thing that might disappear, is it might become a production chat just for guildies. And then what is currently the general chat on Wigsby Check One, on the Wigsby Check 1 2 server, will become the Check 1 2 crew. And so that's kind of same kind of thing. It's like if you want to talk about stuff related to my channel, that'll be where you do it. And then there will be a new general channel for Guildies Patreon backers. But if you have access to the Discord now, you will continue to have access to it. So you do not have to back on the Game Guildies Patreon to maintain access to the Discord server. As friends of Wigsby Check 1 2, you are officially going to be legacied in.
Nice.
So,
yay.
yeah. So don't worry about that. And as long as you don't like do something horrible that gets you banned in the Discord, you're going to be there. So you're getting a free ride. But yeah, moving forward, and the only reason I'm doing this is because I just don't have the bandwidth to manage multiple Discord servers. So
Makes sense.
and mine isn't. I mean, we've been using it for our purposes, but it's not like super active. So it's not like it's going to be displacing a whole bunch of people. So to do it that way. Anyway, but yes, and there will be a Similo channel probably. When you mentioned about posting that, yeah, we'll probably pin that, if not in both places, but there will be a Similo channel to reference, because like I said, Similo's not stopping. I'm going to keep doing Similo stuff. I always will. So anyway, that's it. Anyone know where Matt's been? Because he's been absent a few streams. Is he doing all right?
I know his sleep schedule was off one time, and I know.
Okay.
I don't know about that. I did talk to him last night or the night before.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure he's doing all right. I hadn't
Yeah.
seen him in a while, so I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't last night. I guess it was 2 nights ago.
Oh, gotcha.
Anyway,
Yeah,
whatever
he
it
joined us
was.
for Carcassonne, but
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I
He was on for Carcassonne. That's
Yeah.
right. I'm sorry. Yeah, we did Carcassonne. Yeah. Let's see. A couple other things. I'm kind of on this adventure game kick right now. I played a game. I talked about it on Guildies on Monday called 12 Minutes. It's a game where like you're stuck in a time loop and you keep living the same 12 minutes over and over, trying to figure out what you can do to change things and learn more of what's going on and unravel the story. kind of like Groundhog Day. Um,
Mini Groundhog Day. Yeah.
yeah. It is an M-rated game. It
Terrifyingly
does
short
have
Groundhog Day.
it does have some dark content in it. But
Okay.
it is the production value on it is through the roof. They've got it features the voice work from James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe. Um,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice.
I will say, well, I'm not going to spoil much, but I was a little bit let down by the ending. Um, but the journey was still worth it for me. So if you like those, if that's like a fun thing for you. It's like $25 on Steam, and it does go on sale on occasion because it's a few years old. It's worth your time. I compare it. My experience with it is kind of how I compare it to my experience with Firewatch. Like Firewatch is the same thing. I loved the game. The ending was a bit of a letdown, but the journey was still worth it. Like I loved that experience. So, um, anyway, and I'm looking for excuses to start streaming adventure games, either here or on Guildies. I don't know when I'm going to do that yet. I mentioned already that I might take a Saturday on occasion and have us play an adventure game or something on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, shall we Similo?
Yeah.
Yes.
We will Similo. All right. Got my. This is personally my favorite non-app deck, the Lord of the Rings deck. I've got my character. I'm gonna be clue giver. If you would like to be clue givers, you can do so. And what you can do is you can use pass and play in the app to use a deck. So you just kind of play with you kind of play against yourself, and then just use the coordinates of your selected card with cards we have on the table, and then just tell me what card you're giving, and then I will put the physical cards out. On my little playmat here. I am using the official Similo playmat, which looks nicer than it feels. Like I said, the neoprene on it is a little shoddy, but
I'm glad. I'm still glad that I got it.
it's still it is kind of nice. Okay,
Yeah.
I got my clue, or I got my character. I'm gonna give my first clue now, and I'm going to tell you that it is not like Gollum. I do have card cam set up, by the way, so if you want to see anything up close, please feel free to ask. And so it's not like Gollum, so please remove cards that are similar to Gollum. So
Right, so my first gut reaction is remove the King of the Dead. What do you think, Karen?
Yeah, I think that's safe.
okay,
Yep.
that's a safe pull. It's okay. All right. Here's my next one. I'll give you a similar clue now. It's like Galadriel. So please remove cards that have nothing to do with Galadriel.
Okay, so as far as things to keep, the women, and then we have sort of some long blonde hair, we have white robes.
Yeah. True.
So most unlike that. Maybe the Nazgul and the mouth of Sauron?
Sauron.
Sauron.
Yeah, Sauron, mouth of Sauron.
Yeah, there's some similar names in those books, and yeah.
Those are very different.
Oh, speaking of, sorry, Lord of the Rings, I played Lord of the Rings Duel with my son today, and he won.
Oh, cool.
Good. Oh.
I thought I was going to totally, I was just, I need someone to help me kind of learn the game because I am going to edit that episode soon, and I was told to be responsible for the rules accuracy.
Oh, goodness.
So I wanted to make sure I knew the game before I started cutting.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my goodness. That's funny.
Dance and Desi, welcome.
Yeah, I think those two are the most unlike her.
So these two?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Those are safe. All right. Next clue. What am I gonna do now?
Yeah, there's a fair amount of long hair.
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Yes.
And here. All right. Let's try. I'm gonna say it's clue number 3. It's not like Boromir.
Okay.
Not like. So remove cards that are similar to Boromir.
So,
We
like
have a couple of beards.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
And there are,
Dragons.
that's right, there are 3 beards. No, there's not 3 beards. Sorry. There's never
Yeah,
mind.
I
I've
was
seen
looking-
things.
Arrogant's got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, I think.
Yeah.
Who does? Oh, Aragorn? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Desi likes, let's see, 7 and 8, which is Gimli and Saruman, and then maybe Aragorn,
Yeah.
too.
That's
like
definitely
Aragorn
where
too.
I'm leaning.
Me too.
So these 3?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Those are safe polls.
Okay, now we're
still
down
in
to it.
this. All right, here we go. Dreaded round 4. Well. All right. I'm going to tell you it's not like Theoden. So remove cards similar to Theoden. Just not my card.
Yeah, so Legolas jumps out at me. We keep
What if-
Arwen and Eowyn, or are there arguments for something different?
That's where I'm leaning.
Oh, sorry, Jeffra. I know. I've been busy. I'm sorry. I'll take my turn this evening. I haven't even done connections the past couple days. I've been so busy. Desi wants to get rid of all
Yeah.
the male characters.
Yes.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's where I'm leaning too. Yeah.
Because it's 4th round, there's 4 of them. Yeah. You've played two men with different colored hair. I don't know. I think that's safe.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
All right.
The ladies.
That is a safe keep. A safe play. Okay.
Well, we've got dark hair, light hair. We've got an elf and a human. Was Eowyn royalty? It's been a while. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
She's the daughter of Theoden.
Yeah.
So kind of.
She's
sort
up
of.
there.
Yeah.
She's more military than
Yeah.
the elf.
I hate my cards right now.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go. I'm going to say it's not like Rosie Cotton.
So then I think we're keeping Arwen.
Yeah.
The
That's
only thing that leans elf to me is
Certainly works,
the
yeah.
green dress. But
what?
hair and not an elf. I mean, not a human either.
Mhm.
Kind of, sort of different. Not Dixit cards specifically. I've played it with the Muse cards, which are very much like Dixit cards, which I could totally do. The box is within reach.
I
And
like
could
that
reach it
game,
with
Muse.
my headphone extension. So,
Derek taught me Muse, and it was.
I'm happy. We
time.
could do a mashup tonight if we want. We'll do a couple regular similar games, and yeah, we'll do a Muse mashup.
Okay, so Dancing Desi is saying keep one as well.
Okay, so you want to remove our
Yeah.
Eowyn?
Yeah.
And that's it. We made it. We made it. Yep.
Okay, wait a minute. Secret card was what? How do you spell
Arwen.
it? How do you spell it?
Arwen.
Okay. Not sure what I'm going to do with that information yet, but I've been keeping the. I've been recording the secret card.
I appreciate it, Karen. I really do.
I do think some of them trip us up more, and in the
Yeah.
mythology deck, what is it, Zeus and Poseidon?
Yeah.
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 Awful.
Um, yeah, I got kind of lucky. When you get one of the ladies as your card in the Lord of the Rings deck, because there's so few, it's like as long as I draw another lady card, I can get halfway there. um, what I'd like to do now, before I pass off the clue giver spot, um, I'm gonna put the anniversary deck on the table,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna give clues with
Okay.
Lord of the Rings characters.
Okay.
So, yeah, gonna ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, those promo decks are definitely challenging, but interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so hard because like I don't get to play. I'm not exposed to near as many board games as I used to be when I worked when I used to go to like multiple shows a year.
Yeah.
So I don't get to see a lot of these games, and also the board game decks are always from Essen, and so
Right.
I don't get to go to Essen anymore. So,
Yeah.
Well,
see,
some of them might not even be released in North America
yeah,
too. So,
Vileborn, Quicksand, Spotlight. What is this? Flower Fields. Flower Fields. Oh,
oh,
I'm
flower
editing
fields.
that
Wow,
video
that's
right
really
now.
different art.
Yeah. Sunrise Lane. Oh yeah, the artworks for all these are a little different. The Queen's Dilemma, Age of Disorder. Potion Explosion, the fifth ingredient. Railroad Ink. The Great Split. And Dungeon Fighter, second edition. One More Quest, The Adventures Mixtape. And finally, One More Quest. Oh, just so there. Yeah, we've got One More Quest and One More Quest and expansion, apparently. I'm going to roll my shiny glitter die. If I can find. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I got my little glitter die. I'm going to roll this off camera to see which card is mine. Oh, okay. All right, and as I said, the clues are coming from Lord of the Rings. So.
This is gonna be tricky.
Yeah.
Extra tricky.
All right, and like I said, I do have card cam ready, so if you want to see anything up close, just ask, and I'm happy to show.
Yeah, because these range from games I know very well to games I've never heard of before.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oops. Wait.
Oh goodness. You all right?
Both
Yeah.
of us coughing at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I drank all my drink. I should have brought down a bigger
All right.
drink.
I'm gonna say for clue number 1, it's not like Galadriel. Dr. Sign, hello! Welcome in. Glad to see you're still rocking that the prismatic Wigsby badge. Means you've been a sub for over a year, and I really appreciate you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a few women there. I'm kind of leaning towards the Great Split, but would be persuaded otherwise.
Yeah.
Maybe Potion Explosion is more magical, but mind you, all the clues are going to be Lord of the Rings, so it's all going to be fancy.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think either of those is safe, actually.
Although
But
I
we
will
could
say,
do Great Split.
color scheme does make me think Spotlight, kind of the goldeny, the blue around it. It's just hitting me now that
Oh
Eric
yeah.
has to clue into these things. There is some kind of a figure in all of them. But I mean, we're probably safe on the first clue regardless. But
Yeah, I'm leaning towards either the Great Split or Split or Potion Explosion.
well, we both thought Great Split,
Something.
so let's go with
Yeah,
that.
that was our first instinct.
That's a
Yeah.
safe pull.
Awesome.
And when I second
Doesn't
guess my
hurt to go with
instincts, it's
first
usually
instinct.
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are less of us to talk ourselves out of these things this time.
That's right.
All right. This is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go with.
The dragon has such tiny legs.
Let's go with.
Don't know how it
It's not like Samwise Gamgee.
Okay. We have a pipe. Kind of looks like that one more quest guy has a pipe. Or what? He's holding something.
Oh,
Maybe it's
yeah,
a
let me bring
fish.
that up.
Oh, it's a clam. Okay, he's all seafood.
That's so
Okay.
funny. But holding something.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I guess the Sunrise Lane I kind of get the same vibe off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Desi
Yeah, I
likes
see what you're
getting
saying.
rid of this one.
Which one?
One more quest.
Okay.
Yeah, the bottom right.
Oh,
card.
and right, and we're getting rid of 2, right?
Yeah.
So are we got people saying 12 for sure? And then are you guys also saying 2 or in the chat? Okay. 2 and 4.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see.
the ones that are holding something.
2, yeah.
I'm definitely leaning towards 5 though, Sunrise Lane. I feel like they
There's like a
look
vibe.
alike.
Yeah.
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 Maybe 5 and 12?
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I'm torn between a couple. So, I mean, it's just but those are 2 of the ones I'm
All right, so we're doing these.
Yep.
Okay, we're still good.
Okay.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
I psyched you
Yeah.
out.
I
I
don't know
psyched you out.
why.
Yeah.
You did.
This is challenging though. These
Got to keep the
board game
suspense
deck
alive,
cards
you
are
know.
always
That's
tough.
right. Oh, goodness.
Okay. And people holding something that-
Oh, I got a card I can use. I'm happy about this. It's like the Mouth of Sauron.
Okay. So the one most like that to me is 11. Yeah, and Dancing Desi says the same thing. That's the keep. Also a bit the kind of dark and broody one is kind of in that realm.
That's what I was about to say. Yep.
Okay. We're on 3.
There's another card that's kind of. No, I just don't think that's it. Okay, never mind.
We're getting rid of 3. Do we want to get rid of the 2 women? If that was significant. It seems like that it's not a woman. I don't know. I don't know because it's mostly males in the deck. That might not be the main thing.
Yeah, it might not be.
Oh, Desi is saying 2 and 4 and 8.
These and this.
Is that because they have something on their heads?
No, but we're keeping the helmet.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, it might be because they're holding something, like Sam is holding.
Yeah, because Yeah, because I felt like those were safe to pull last time. Yeah, because of that.
Although Potion Explosion, I think, is possible too.
Right.
Okay, Desi says just thought they weren't like that card.
So I like leaving on the table 1
and 11 for sure.
And 11. I don't think it's 6, but I mean, I just kind of like, I don't know.
This is the brown, yeah.
I'm afraid to pull it yet.
So are we going 2 and 4 and then either 7 or 8?
3's probably safe too.
Oh, I don't know. 3. 3 makes me think. Galadriel makes me think of 3, but just the color scheme.
Desi said she's all right with pulling 7 as well. So.
Okay, so 2 and 4, and then what do you think, Karen? 7 or 8?
7 is.
Company.
Hello.
Thank you for the raid, Bonita K. Hello. It's Similo Night. Yep. Hi and bye. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Jeffra, are you able to... oh, thank you. Thank you, Jeffra.
7 or 8. Price. I think both are safe to pull. Let's do 7. Because we've been thinking of 7 longer than we have.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, and 7?
2, 4, 8.
Oh, 2, 4, 8?
7, yeah.
Okay. Or 2, 4,
4, 7.
Okay.
7.
Those are safe. Those are good.
Okay, good. I still think 8's probably safe too. But we can think about that next time.
I mean, I'm leaning strongly towards 11 as our answer at the moment, but.
Right. It just, it feels like that card is perfect. Those go perfectly together.
All right. It's not like Frodo.
I think we pull everything, but let's see. I definitely say we pull 3, 8, and 10.
Yes. And then even though we're leaning towards 11, do we think...
Yeah, 11's got to stay.
1 or 5.
Chat, what do you guys think between 1 and 5? I'm leaning towards keeping 1 on the table, but what do you guys think?
Yeah, the argument for 5 is, I think, that brown, like a lot of strong brown.
It's nice and dark, yeah.
Okay, Dancing Desi is saying pull 5.
So leaving just 1 and 11 then, right?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Yep.
All right, that's okay.
Oh, yay.
Okay, and there's some contrast in those two, so.
There is, yeah.
See what happens now.
What's in his hand right now?
Let's go with this one. I'm going to say it's not like
good. Oh, that was
Elrond.
Quick.
My gut is still saying keep 11.
Yeah, me too.
And Desi says the same thing.
Yep. Okay, we think your secret card is 11.
All right. It is. Oh,
Yay!
Mouth of Sauron is the MVP.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I was like, because my die roll was in fact, I moved it. Dang it. It was 11.
Yeah, because with Elrond, if it hadn't been for the Mouth of Sauron.
Yeah, well, he had like the kind of like the same face. They were both kind of scowling. That's kind of what I went with there, and kind of the red
the hair color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just color scheme alone, I kind of that kind of looks like 11 to me. Like it's pink rather than red, but there's a lot of red too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah, overall was it was clear.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes those keep clues early, like to get people in the right direction, make a big difference.
Well, sometimes I will play those just to see how you interpret it, so that I know where to steer from there.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
That's something I like to do with
Mm-hmm.
early keep clues. Is I'm just like, do you what do you react to? Do you see the same thing I see when I put this out on the table?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So, all right, who wants to be clue giver now?
I
I
don't
will give it
really.
a try.
Oh, yay.
All right.
Yeah, I have one physical deck, the Wild Animals deck, and
Okay,
so I thought I would
fantastic.
give it a try.
Wild
So I'll
animals, you
Yeah.
just
said?
lay it out.
I
Yep.
like that deck.
Okay.
Yeah, I would get another one. They don't seem to be around like much now. Um, so actually, I'll just put them out and then I'll read them out to
Do
you.
you want to play just that deck, or do you want to mash it with with a different deck?
It's the only one I own.
Well, no, I was saying you
So-
give clues from that, and I can put anything on here. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
If you got like a
Do
D12
it
to roll,
right.
you know.
Nah, I'll do it. I'll do it just the one deck this
Okay,
time because I think I've never been the clue giver for this group, so I'm gonna go in easy mode.
that's
Okay.
fine. That's fine.
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, tell me what you get out there.
So I have the Cobra.
Okay. And my cards are all shuffled, so it's going to take me a sec to catch up to you here. All right, Cobra.
I have the Komodo Dragon.
I don't know if I even saw that on my first sweep through here. Where are we at? Come on. There it is. Okay.
I have the Hippo.
Okay.
And the Armadillo.
Got it.
The Tiger.
Alrighty.
Vulture.
Okay.
Pretty little hummingbird.
Oh, the little one. Huh? Okay.
The toucan.
Okay, there we go.
The bat.
I have a funny anecdote to share in a second here. Next.
After the bat, the iguana. And then the dromedary.
Okay, and finally.
The giraffe.
All right.
Okay, and I have rolled my dice.
Okay.
So
Sweet.
now I gotta look at my cards.
So my son has loads of Hot Wheels, and one of them that he has that he loves is he loves to get like some of the van Hot Wheels that have like IPs plastered all over them.
Yeah.
We have like some that have like Mario on them and stuff like that. Anyway, one of them has Batman on it. And so whenever I was playing with him when it was younger, I was like, I would drive that around and say, I'm Batvan. You know, it's Batvan.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, I've got a remove clue. So,
Okay, what is
elephant. The elephant.
Thanks for the follow, 4Y Games. Much appreciated. What was the clue? It's not like
Elephant.
It's not like the elephant.
Okay. Not like the elephant. My knee-jerk reaction to that is ditch the hippo.
Yes.
And so is Dance and
I
Desi's. I think
yes,
we're all in agreement on that one.
I
Yeah.
agree with that one.
It's gone. I'll just discard them here.
Okay, and it is not like the llama.
Llama to boot to boot. Okay.
I lean toward camel and giraffe.
Because the long neck
Mm-hmm.
makes sense too. Kind of earmarking the cobra for the same reason, because that's if you don't have a scaly creature, it's a good way to indicate the cobra, maybe. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Llama and dromedary, or I'm sorry, giraffe and
What do you
dromedary.
think, Desi?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. She said 11 and 12. Yeah,
Here we go.
we're all synced up. We're pulling 11 and 12. Dromedary and giraffe.
Yep, you're still good.
Okay, good.
And it's maybe an all not clues game. It's not like the macaw.
Macaw. Okay. Where is my macaw? This is here. I'm always afraid this is where I'm going to find out I lost a card at a con or something. Okay.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm always afraid of that.
All right. Well, we have three birds, but 4 flyers, but 3 of them are feathered.
4 flyers, but 3 birds. Yeah.
You want to just get rid of these?
Mm.
6, 7, 8. That's what Desi says.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
We're all 3 in agreement.
All right. Yeah, we're pulling the hummingbird, toucan, and vulture.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, good.
All right.
And once again, it is not like the crocodile.
All right. Not like the crocodile. Well, get rid of all the scalies.
Mm-hmm.
And leave the tiger in the bat.
It has to be.
Yeah. So get rid of 1, 2, 4, and 10.
That would be my vote.
Yep, Desi's in agreement.
Desi agrees.
All right, we're pulling the dragon, the cobra, the armadillo, and the iguana.
You're still in it.
Yeah, all right.
Yay. I like how this is going, but I don't want to jinx it.
I may have to think a little bit now.
So you don't have that card.
Yes. I'll give a flying card.
I'll just set that one aside, knowing I don't have to fish for it.
Okay, it's not like the pelican.
Not like the pelican. Okay. This is tricky. Part of me is like we get rid of the bat because of the flying thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But is the color scheme trying to point us to the tiger? Yeah. Yeah, I think Desi and I are totally in sync tonight. We have the same reservations of like my first thought is with the flight we get rid of the bat, but the color scheme is kind of giving me pause to go, could it be the pelican?
But I don't know if she would have played unless everything was flying in her hand. I don't know that she would have.
Yeah,
played
it is painfully
card.
obvious she did not have the lion. So
yes, that would have been too bad.
Okay, because like here's the problem. I can make these because with the pelican with the fish hanging out. Because if you look at the tiger, it's got like the one tooth. Kind of like how the pelican's got the fish hanging out of its mouth. Now, we could be pulling, this could be me, pulling the Jeffranalysis thing. But
I'm still voting to remove the bat, but we'll go with majority.
Yeah. Okay, Desi's with you on the bat. All right. Forget. So even if I was, I agree with you.
I do see where, and I do see where you're saying what you're saying though.
Because,
but yeah,
I think. Like knee-jerk reaction, flight. Here we go. So we're gonna pull the bat. Arc.
You did it!
Yay!
So I had 2 other possibilities.
What'd you have?
The kangaroo kind of makes me think of the bat because of the big ears.
Yeah.
So I thought about that, but it's definitely like a land animal.
Yes, I'm glad you did not go that direction.
That would have been hard. Yeah.
I had the gorilla, and I thought, well, kind of King of the Jungle-y, maybe, but it's also dark, right? And so maybe color scheme you would think more bat.
I would have thought mammal.
I think you made the right call.
Well, no, a bat is mammal too, but I mean, I would have felt like land.
Oh yeah, you obviously did not have the zebra
mammal.
either.
Oh yeah.
That's the funny thing is when I'm doing it this way,
That's
I can
funny.
see everything. It's like, okay, so you obviously don't have that card. You don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I have things lining up really well in sort of two the long neck. I mean, other than the snake
Boy,
and the
you had good
birds, and
cards. That
yeah,
you
it
did a good
worked out pretty
job.
well until the end. And then you guys started talking about Origin. I'm like, yep, yep, I can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah.
All right, Karen, would you like to do a round as clue giver?
Um,
You don't have to. But I was also going to ask, do you want the added challenge of giving clues against the Muse deck?
I wonder what would go good with
Jeff,
the
are you
news
still
deck.
here? Are you still with us? Just wondering if you're still here.
The only I have a Fables deck near me. I mean, I know I could use the app, but if I
Yeah.
don't
Do
feel
whatever
like,
you want, yeah.
but if I don't feel like it,
I've
all
got Fables right here. They're all right here off camera. I still don't have
right,
Jurassic Park
let's
or
do.
Jurassic World. I don't have that yet. So.
Oh, I have that one. Let's do Fables and Muse.
Okay.
Sorry,
Fables and
guys.
Muse.
I really don't know how well I'm gonna do.
It's going to be an experiment.
I don't know if these would go well together.
Yeah, I know. I know. She said she
I
was
should probably just
sidetracked.
use the
So,
app.
okay. I just need to get
Oh,
up real quick. So I'll be right back. Got to do it without knocking my computer over.
mhm.
All right.
I tore my box. I don't like torn boxes. Like I'm really
Oh, the
picky
Similo
about.
deck box.
Yes.
Those boxes
Oh,
are so frail, though. Like mine are
yeah.
gone. I recycled mine ages ago.
Yeah.
Um, so I wouldn't
I
be
need to do
too
that.
broke up about it. Get yourself
Yeah.
I don't know how many decks do you have.
All of them.
Oh, okay. So I got one of these
Well,
things.
not the board game
Yeah, I
one.
got one of
Not
these
not the
things.
Essen ones.
Yeah. This has everything that's available right now, except I don't have Jurassic World, but it will fit in here, obviously, in just one side.
What's it in?
It's like one of those like deck, what they sell Magic cards in. They sell
Oh,
Magic
okay.
singles in. Yeah,
Yeah.
these are like $3 at a local game store. They'll usually will sell you these. So
Nice.
that's what I'm
Does it come
using.
with the dividers?
The dividers were that's a separate purchase. The dividers
Okay.
actually I can't remember where I got them, but they
Mhm.
came with something, and I I can't remember what, but
I have some card games in a bolt, a quiver bolt, and I really I like having that, but I don't have any Similo in it. I
yeah.
feel like they're expensive. Otherwise, I would get another. I
All right.
won
Real
mine.
quick, I'm just going to explain what Muse is, just because since I'm
Yes.
featuring the product, so that way, if you're wondering what this is a
That's
game,
what you can do.
kind of a party game, where I think you break into teams, and one person is the guesser, and then the other teams are all clue givers, and um, they choose one of two possible prompt cards. Like this one is name a tangible object that can be found in your home, or another one is name a color that you would expect to find in a box of crayons. And you choose one of those prompts, and then pair it. You draw a hand of 5 cards, and these are all Dixit-like cards. Okay, I'm not even sure which way is up on some of these. so, um, so they're all Dixit-like cards, kind of like that kind of just bizarre art style. It's all been done. We've all seen these stuff like this before. And you pair it with one of these, and then you draw a bunch of other cards to mix it up with, and or you give so the clue giver basically chooses one, uh, and one of the prompt cards, and then you shuffle in a bunch of cards that they have not seen, and then everyone else has to your team is trying to pick out the card in the lineup. Um, that's not what we're doing though. That's just what Muse is.
Yeah.
But me personally, I got rid of my Dixit game years ago, not because I didn't like the game, but because when the Dixit after the acquisition, when Dixit was owned by Asmodee, they re-released a bunch of the expansions, but they changed the names, and so I didn't know which ones I had and which ones I didn't. Um, And I was just kind of like, oh,
That's
I
pretty
don't know if I'm
funny.
ever gonna do this again. So I was moving to Florida, so I left my Dixit with a game group friend at the time, and yeah, so that's why I don't have a deck of Dixit cards. I've considered buying the Disney Dixit for Similo purposes because it's cool, or maybe a copy of Stella.
Yep. Oh, I
um,
have Stella.
but I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Stella is just
That
fun. You can
has
play
fun
Stella
cards.
with other stuff too. You could use any of the other Dixit products for Stella.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, she was baking. Okay, Jeff, I just wanted to let you know that we are going to play with Muse in Similo, so I just wanted you to know that that was happening. Okay, so now the mat might become a moot point because these cards are bigger than Similo cards.
Oh yeah.
So
you might have to put them on the.
yeah, I will. I might just pick up my iPad and do a sweep of them for you all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of detail in there.
yeah.
Yeah, there is.
So okay, yeah, the mat is so yeah, the mat might be kind of a moot point. We're gonna
That's fine.
scooch over here.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pay attention to which way they're supposed to be.
Oh goodness, how am I gonna do this with the yeah?
I've heard this game is really good. I wonder if it's still out though. You know how it is.
So
It's a
Quick
few
Simple
years old. It
Fun, I
might not
don't
be
think
available.
exists anymore. That was the publisher of this game. I don't think they're a thing anymore. So this one might be kind of hard to get a hold of. But I do think it is one of those games that's good enough that wherever it lands, it probably will be re-released at some point. Wow. Okay. You know what
We
we're gonna
might
have to
need to go
do?
2 rows of 6.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna have to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're just so the mat doesn't matter at this point. Probably should have just scooped it. All right. Okay. All right. Obviously, since these cards don't have any names, we're going to be using our number system. I'm going to go ahead and grab my iPad and let's see. I got to jump into my ATEM real quick to switch to it and take you all on a little tour of all the cards we got. So here's the cards up top. Sorry for the glare from the light. All right, and we're gonna.
Okay, so those are fish and teapots on that last one.
Yeah, they're like dishes of some kind. Yeah, it's like pots and pans and dishes and
Fish
yeah,
swimming
or yeah, it
around.
is like
Okay.
tea. Yeah, I guess it is like a tea set. Yeah, you're probably right. All right, and then we're gonna go down the second row here.
Those are goats.
Yeah, they look like goats. Yeah, or yeah,
Ballerina goats.
some kind of fauna.
Okay, some kind of star.
Like a
Seahorse-y
stone
thing?
giant looking thing there.
Yeti kind of thing. Okay.
This is my favorite card in the Muse deck, by the way. I think that is really cool looking. The island looks like a creature of some kind.
Yeah, and the compass there. Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And there's our last card. So, okay. I will gladly, obviously, pop up anything you want to take a closer look at. Just let me know. All right, Karen, did you roll a die?
I did.
And you're using Fables, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got my first card picked, but I don't know where I'm going to go from there.
Hang on. My Fables deck is not letting me grab it. It's like stuck to the side because it's in the front. Okay. All right, what's your first clue? And I'm going to put the clues along the bottom, probably.
Okay, not like Alice.
Not like Alice. Okay, let me find Alice here.
Oh, goodness.
There we go. Okay, so it's not like Alice. Well,
Either 6 or 12. like either
Because of the tea set? Okay.
yeah, or girl with long hair kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm also kind of like, because of Alice's size altering thing, maybe we can pick like with a giant card. But I'm leaning more towards the tea set, to be honest. That's me.
Okay, and not the mermaid with the blonde hair or whatever, or forest creature with the
This,
blonde
yeah.
hair. Yeah, that was my other thought.
I
Okay, Desi
feel.
is saying 6 as well.
I mean, it's a negative clue. So if we're wrong, I mean, the
Yeah,
worst case scenario is this was the card. you know. Um, but like she can come back with this. The only other card she could get us back to this with is the Mad Hatter. So,
yeah.
um,
Sure, let's pull 6.
yeah. So we should be one of these two though, because if fish is going to be a factor, because we have this card to contend with as well. Um,
Yeah.
so we can do the tea set. Desi likes the
Yep.
tea set as well. Jeffra, we'd love to hear what you want, what you think too. But we're all leaning towards pulling the tea set one. All right,
Yep.
6
So
is fine.
Jeffrey's good with 6 too.
Okay, we're pulling that one,
We're
Karen.
safe.
We're safe? Okay, good.
Yep. Sorry, I have my microphone away from where I'm facing right now.
Oh, that's okay.
Not like Snow White.
Okay, let me find Snow White. There she is. Not like Snow White. Okay. Could she be reinforcing the maiden thing? Because we have lady here as well.
That one jumps out at me for sort of color scheme,
Yeah.
and there's a round red thing.
I don't know so this is a bit of a stretch, but the apple with the vegetation here.
Yeah, that could be it because you know she's working with what she's working with,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So 10. Yeah, Jeffrey's saying 10 is a lady. I think the top one is.
Yeah,
Maybe?
it's she's upside down, but yeah, there's a lady there. I think there's a guy down here.
Oh, and then 4 could be a dwarf. That's what Dancing Desi says. And
Oh,
I
that's
do
interesting.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Right, because we're pulling 2. So,
yeah. I like that. That is good. That's good. Yeah, I'm all about that.
I would be fine with 4 and 10, but
Okay.
I could also go with 12. So
Okay.
Kat, help us out. you know,
Yeah.
more minds. It's not always better, but
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
the
what I was
purple lady
thinking,
is holding
Jeffrey,
a
too.
spherical object.
That
Yes.
really strongly made me think of it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Those
We're gonna
2.
do these two then.
Yeah.
You're safe.
Sweet.
Yay.
Would you like me to condense the board, Karen? Would that be helpful?
No.
Okay. All right.
No,
I'll leave
yeah.
everything as it is. Because I know that the lines don't matter now, so the
No,
numbers might be kind
yeah,
of
it
hard.
doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me if you do or not. So
Right. You know what I'm going to do though?
whatever's best
So
for
for
you
chat,
guys.
for the numbers, I'm going to put the face down cards in the empty
Oh, that's
slots.
smart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hit us with that next clue.
Like the Sea Witch.
Oh, hey, I have that card right here. Okay, it's like the Sea Witch.
Okay, so we've got one for sure that's underwater.
Yes, and then also these kind of like green aliens. I don't know if they're really considered green, but they're kind of like that seems otherworldly to me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, we've also got the water with the island.
yeah, there's that too. So
So we're removing 3.
I didn't really pay attention to what this actually is. I think this card was upside down
Oh,
because it's
maybe
like jellyfish. Yeah. So this is
that's
another
probably a
aquatic
keep.
looking card. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of water on these
So
cards. So
oats could probably go.
yeah, the goats, the garden.
And the number 2 there, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Although,
looks
I
kind of
mean, I
like
guess,
the castle from the Disney Little Mermaid movie, but I'm not
or
gonna.
Wizard of
Yeah,
Oz, even maybe
yeah.
too. Um,
But yeah, I think that could work. So
well,
goats,
I'm undecided on 2 now. Hang
yeah,
on. Those 2,
goats,
but
garden, and the Jew card. We're removing these, Karen.
You're good.
Sweet. Okay,
okay,
I'm gonna put them
yay.
back. I'm gonna put them back just face down so that we
Hmm.
can keep the
Hmm.
grid in place. So they're not where they were, but just
Okay, so now we're now we're down to it. Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Probably the abominable man. Maybe. Although I don't know, is that ocean back there too?
here.
Yeah.
It's like ice. It's like glaciers and stuff. So
Okay. I don't know how much it's gonna help you, but I don't really like the others.
okay.
Okay. Sorry, just thinking.
It's hard being the clue giver.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's obvious, and sometimes it's
And
oh
this
no,
one
what am I gonna
is
do?
this is really hard. Okay. Oh boy.
It's a challenge, and like I said, these haven't been
This
play
one is.
tested and guaranteed to work. So you know.
Oh, this one is hard because I just don't. Let's see. Wish
Excuse
I had
me. Oh,
something
yawn came out of
else.
nowhere. I might have to call it at the hour mark
Um.
tonight. I am.
All right.
I had
I,
pizza for dinner, which is like the carbs from the crust is making me crash like crazy.
oh no. Oh, I like pizza. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. It's just it is what it is.
Okay,
Okay.
what is it?
It's not like the evil queen.
All
And
right.
please let us get to the next one.
Not
Uh,
like the evil queen. Okay.
I just drew the card I wanted. Sorry, no
So
tabletop.
color scheme is kind of what I'm kind of maybe leaning on.
Yeah, oh I was gonna say I feel comfortable with this or that, and then I'm like I'm second guessing everything. Um,
I think this can
uh,
go. Oh
yeah,
wait, hang on, wait, hang on.
no,
No, don't
you
forget
wish.
I said that. Yeah.
You know what I think can go number 12. I think that can go.
Really? Even though we said the whole
Yeah.
mermaid thing? Okay. Uh,
Well, there's a flowiness to it, but it's the forest, isn't it?
yeah, it's like she's
Oh,
some kind of spirit, but I mean, it definitely, just has a mermaid vibe to it. Dancing does this we get rid of
oh, she's a
one.
centaur.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, she's totally like a ghost centaur type thing. Okay. So
Yeah,
yes,
so I feel
yes.
like that one can go.
Not, but I don't know if Karen saw that though. Because she
Yeah,
doesn't have these in front of her. She can see them as well as you can. um,
I think the aliens can go.
all right. Here's my question. I'm looking at this from what do we leave on the table? So our
Yeah.
one like clue is the sea witch. So I'm like, we keep sea cards, right?
I want to keep the seahorse or the horses. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to
So
keep
here's my
those.
case. I don't know if this is what Karen's thinking, but this is kind of like what this is what I would do. If it's one of these watery cards, and there's a lot of them, if you put this, the color scheme matches this, and it's negative. So I think that's a way for us to say it's one of these two C cards. Now, if the light clue had nothing to do with the aquatic factor, and it's just the green skin for the aliens, then that's a problem.
Show number 1 a little closer, please.
Sure. All right, let's see. I had moved my iPad. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there's a crown in there, and it's kind of purple.
Or, oh yeah, you're right.
It's not a crown.
It's like a paper crown
boat,
or something. Yeah.
Whether Karen can see that or not, I don't know.
I don't think this is our card because the purple black color scheme that with the evil queen. I feel like this is kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, that one can go. I think. Okay. And yeah, the Yeti. I think.
Yeah, this one is not in. Yeah, we're not keeping this one.
We're keeping the seahorses. Then are the aliens like the sea witch? That's our question.
Yeah, so here's what I would do. And this one, but I could be dead wrong. I kind of want to keep these two because this one is under the sea. You know, like is under like the sea witch. This is just depicting the sea, but clearly is not under the sea. So, and there could have been other cards to steer us to this. Not that she had them, but, you know, like any of the flight cards, like, you know, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, you know, there's a shot if it was this, she could have given us that. So I would like to make, I'm making a case for getting rid of, or keeping the aliens and the seahorses and then get rid of everything else.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. I'm doing it. Did we mess it up, Karen?
Yeah, what?
What was it?
Put those four back. Put those four back a second.
Okay, I forgot what they were. It was these two, this one, and this one.
Yep. Okay. Now, put down the card I just got. Captain Hook.
So it was this. It was this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to get rid of the aliens, but I could see the argument for the kind of green.
Okay, yeah. I'll own that. There was a small part of me that was like, is this just telling us it's these aliens? You know, because of the greens, the green
at
scaly
one point,
skin.
you said you thought I was pointing you to those two light ones that were water related.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, yes, just do it now. Because that would be great.
Yeah.
I drew
Captain Hook.
For sure.
Oh my gosh. And I drew Captain Hook, and I'm thinking, if I could have had Peter Pan,
that's a challenge, but I think the clues you gave were really good. Like, I don't think this. Yeah. I mean, like I said, this is this is experimental and untested.
Yes.
Playing it this way, so that was kind of cool.
Make for an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really interesting pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do one more with the Muse. And anybody can be clue giver. I'll be clue giver if nobody wants to be.
I think you might be stuck with it, Derek.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, I'm going to roll my die. And I'm going to give clues with the anniversary deck.
Sorry.
What's the matter?
I didn't write down what animal the secret card was when we did the animals.
It was the
tiger.
The tiger, yeah.
Tiger, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Just making sure
all right, doing 2 rows of 6 again. And these have been shuffled like every which way, so I'm trying to figure out which way they go right side up. Oh, hey, look, a genie card.
Yeah. Oh, these cards are so interesting.
Yeah, this is my favorite deck of those kind of games like Mysterium, Dixit,
Yep.
etc. There's another game that did this that had these kind of cards. I can't remember the name of it, but it was not a great game. But this is my favorite deck of that.
But like
style.
what you do, sometimes games are good to get for components.
Yeah.
To use them in various
Well,
ways.
now that I'm obsessed with this Similo style gameplay. That's what I look for sometimes at a purchase now.
Can I Similo this?
Okay.
Detective Club was one of these, right? I think.
Do what?
Detective Club was one of these kind of games.
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't think of the name of it. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
All right, here comes our sweep of the board. All right.
Wow.
I've been playing lots of Balatro lately, so it's like that one resonates with me.
What is that? Is he holding a banana or a corn cob?
Banana, it looks like.
Oh, here? Looks like a banana, yeah.
Banana, yeah. Okay.
All right, and then bottom row.
Yeah, I like these cards. It's a neat deck.
Yeah. So nothing wrong with Dixit. This is my favorite. My favorite one to use. There was a Dixit expansion that came out in like 2018 that I almost got because I just like the cards and hadn't discovered Similo yet, so I didn't do it, but
oh, my cat just threw it up again.
Oh no. Fun.
The world. It's near my bedroom door. I'll just make sure not to step in it.
I love Balatro. In fact, Desi, I want to point out, self-promotion moment, if you go to the Game Guildies, our most recent VOD, the second half of the stream is Michael giving me pointers to win at Balatro. So I recommend you watch that because it was very good. It was very helpful. So there are so many expansion sets for Dixit that it's like, and it's not like Dixit expansions, at least I don't think, really have a theme. It's just more cards to use. Because I played a lot of base game Dixit, a lot, and you kind of build a meta after a while. Yeah. Yes, the most recent one from this past Monday, we played Small World, and then Michael guided me through a challenge I was stuck on in Balatro, and there's probably some things that you probably didn't know. If you're having trouble getting past anti-6, do you know you can change the position of your cards for like the purposes of Joker triggering and using tarot cards? Like the Death Tarot card that lets you turn a left-hand card into a right-hand card. You can pick up which card you want to change and move it to be to the left of the card you want it to be. So you can make a 3 turn into an ace if you want to. I don't know if you knew that. Because I didn't. Not right away anyway. It took me a few runs to go, oh, wait, you can move cards around. Okay. All right. But yeah. Michael and Jelfia are Balatro pros and were giving me great pointers. So, yeah. Highly recommend you check it out. Okay. Pulling my cards. This is going to be, I feel like it's going to be fun because it's like the abstract of the board games with all this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is going to be fun. Okay. All right. I'm going to say, and I'll put these on card cam as I reveal them so you can see up close initially what I'm dealing with. I'm going to say this is a not like clue to get us started. It's not like Steam Park.
Okay.
So, not like Steam Park. I don't know why I'm getting all stuffy all of a sudden. I'm not sick or anything.
That makes me think 8.
Yeah,
most.
that's exactly what I was about to say.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Definitely giving
Jeffer also
vibes.
said 11.
Yeah, and I can see that too, and 10 as well. Just sort of the coloring.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with majority, we'll pull 8, and 8 is a safe pull. So. Alrighty. Oh. I didn't pull any cards that are going to be helpful. Let me try this. All right. It's another negative clue, which means pull cards that are similar to this. It's not like Alone. A little card corral out of a Game Genic thing. Okay. So it's not like Alone.
Okay. I'm leaning towards
11?
10 and 11 with that.
Mm-hmm.
10 and 11?
You know, possibly 4, but 10 and 11 are the...
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jeffrey says 5.
5 and
for
10?
the light. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And Desi is saying 4, and I can also see 4, like the solitary figure.
Yeah.
With the light.
I lean towards 4, 5, and 11. I know we only can pick 2. But
2.
But anyway.
Well, maybe 5 and 11 in that the round light is more prominent.
True.
Oh, Jeffrey meant 11, not 10. Okay.
She meant 11, not 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
So 5 and 11?
5 and 11,
okay.
I think.
So those are safe.
Yeah, with 4 and 8 under consideration.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that genie card was pretty cool looking.
I'm dropping everything on the floor. Oh, goodness.
Is it one artist that did all of these? Because there's...
I think it's a couple.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was more than one.
Yeah, because there's some neat variation.
I don't know.
Credits are not in
the rule book. The rule sheet is just one little sheet here. 3 artists: Andre Garcia, Apolline Etienne, and Kristen Plesko.
Okay.
Plesko. So this is 3 artists. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. I'm going to say it's not like Railroad Tiles, which is apparently an upcoming game from Horrible Guild. It looks like it's going to be like Railroad Ink, but it's going to be tiles instead of drawing.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one, but we'll see when it comes out.
So, not like Railroad Tiles.
Not like Railroad Tiles. Okay. I want to get rid of um, 9. Like, this is sort of machine.
The ducks and
Yeah.
the oil rig. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 and 10 probably.
Yeah, we were thinking of 10 earlier.
I mean, I wonder about the boombox with the dog. It's a bit industrial. Or do we go back to, we were thinking about getting rid of 4.
I like 4.
Oh, yeah. Jeffra's saying 4, 9, and 10, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards.
I like 4, 9, and 10.
So this one, this one, this one?
I think those are the strongest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it was 10.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, we almost got rid of that a couple of times.
Yeah, I was trying to get to. So you didn't catch what I was trying to do with the second clue.
No.
By saying it was not like a loan, I was trying to say leave cards that have multiple characters on them.
Oh, that was really smart. I wish I'd.
Yeah, so I was hoping you would pull things like the monkey and well, I guess everything had multiple characters on it, but like
We got rid of that one first, yeah.
But I was mainly trying to just because you were considering getting rid of this one, so I was like, wait.
Yep.
The other thing I was going to try, I don't know if it would have got there. Would you have seen the beard with this big mountain giant rock guy if I played that?
I would have thought that's a big guy.
Oh, okay.
He looks like a big face.
Because I thought if I played this big hairy beard guy, you would just go with all the furry animals, but I wasn't sure.
I think if you played that big face guy, I would have wanted to keep that card on the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What would you call that card if I were to write it down?
Oh, you want to try? Oh, I wouldn't even try to grab these, Karen.
Okay. I have no idea what that
is. If you want to try, I'd call it the Rock Giant card. But we had another Rock Giant on another card too, so I don't know.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's close enough. Close enough.
Rock Giant Dungeon Advent Party or whatever.
Oh yeah. There you go. I don't even know for sure I'm gonna put it on there, but
Yeah, with the mashups, I don't think you need to worry about that. I just, when it comes to regular solo, I think it's always fun because we use those cards all the time. Cool. Well, that's, yeah. So it's not quite Dixit, but it's Dixit-like cards. And this is just the deck I own for all of that stuff. But yes, I used to play Codenames with Dixit cards, actually, before there was a Codename Pictures.
Yeah.
And I actually prefer that to what was actually Codename Pictures, because Codename Pictures was really bizarre.
You have me now wanting to, there's so many games I want to buy right now. Always, but
yeah.
Anyway, I am very interested in getting Dixit Disney.
Yeah, I flipped through it at BGG Con, and it's pretty cool. I think it's a little overpriced. I mean, $35 is a lot for a card game, in my opinion.
It is.
But
and I really like Disney stuff. I like Disney movies and
there's some really cool stuff in that one. But yeah, so before Jeffrey said we adopted the rules so you could pick up the cards and inspect them. Yeah, which you have to kind of do when you play Codenames like variants with a visual element, because it's not just words anymore. But there is So Jeffrey, you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, so I'm gonna just reiterate it now. Changes to the Discord are coming. Because I'm gonna get ready for kind of turning it into the Game Guildies Discord server. Nothing functionally is going to change um, for you. And moving forward, it will require a Patreon subscription to be in the server. But anyone that has access to it now is going to continue to have access to everything. So nothing is going to change for you. The big thing you'll note is what's known as the general chat. I'm going to change that channel to Check 1-2 Crew or something, so it will still be the channel to discuss my Twitch channel's relevance. And then there will be a new general tab for the Game Guildies Patreon supporters as a whole. So if you see stuff in the Discord, so the logo might change, the names are going to change, and some channels will change, and some of the channels that we don't use very much are probably going to go away. I know as a mod, you might be able to see all of my Blood on the Clock Tower channels I had, but now that they have that app, I don't need it anymore, so I might delete all those. So, just wanted to let you all know that is the case. And there's going to be a role system to kind of figure out who's VIPs are for folks that have been guests on my streams and stuff like that. You all will get the Check 1-2 Crew role, which basically means you're legacied in and you stream with me and do all that stuff. So just wanted you to know that those kind of things are coming, and don't be afraid that you're not losing any access to anything you didn't already have. So just the 3rd anniversary of Game Guildies is coming up in March, and I'm going to try to be launching the Patreon to coincide with that. So just wanted to let you all know that the stuff is changing with the Discord. It will still be where we go to play Jackbox and all that stuff on Saturdays and do what we do here. Like I said, nothing for you is going to change other than the name and logo and some channel names are going to change. So, and I'm also going to I have to talk with the other guildies, but we're probably going to on a stream on Monday night just say anyone that's here can get free access without being a Patreon. So that just say thank you to the people that have supported us before we had a Patreon. So. And I'm still going to continue to stream on Wednesday nights.
Check 1-2, it'll be the Game Guildies.
Yes, it'll just And the only reason I'm doing that is because I just don't have the bandwidth to manage multiple Discord servers. It's why don't just create another server? It's because I don't want to do that. I'd just rather use what I have. So, it's the only reason I'm doing it. Doing it that way. Okay. Well, let's see who we're going to go say hello to. By the way, I'll go ahead and tease. Let me just remove myself from the screen for a second so I can reach across the table. Okay. I'm thinking about playing this next Wednesday.
So, what do you think about that?
Yeah. This is Phil Walker Harding and Eric Lang. I played a prototype version of this at BGG Spring last year. Yeah, and it was pitched to me by Eric Lang as my first Blood Rage, and that's kind of what it is. So this is what's on the docket for next week. It plays up to 4. So if we have more, if there's 4 of you here, I will happily facilitate to help you all play. I'm excited about this one. I do like this game. I thought it was adorable and cute. It's a prehistoric island with dinosaurs and a tribe of human beings living on there, and you send people to the volcano, and the land shifts around, and you're trying to control land zones and stuff like that, and score points, and you can draft dinosaurs like you draft monsters in Blood Rage. You put on little minis on the bases and everything. It's a game right game. So it's this is probably the most polished game right game I've seen since the Forbidden Island, Forbidden series, So this is my plan for next Wednesday.
Like a tin. That
Yeah,
looks like a
I'm
tin.
not a huge fan of tin games, but at least this is like the size of a board game box tin. I hate it when they're like, it's a cookie jar or a cookie box and it doesn't fit on my shelf. So, anyway, we got a raid out here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you played the Manatees one, which I thought was okay. Uh, I didn't play it. I cut the video for it. Seemed okay. Where did my window go? There we are. Yeah, well, the only concern when you say library durable, for a game right game, like I said, it has Blood Rage like pieces. I mean, the volcano thing is really cool and durable, but it's the miniatures and then the little colored rings to go on the miniatures. I can't find them. Where are they? Hang on. The end of the tiles, maybe. That's the dice. Oh, sorry. It's in they're little rings for all the player colors. These are what you're going to have probably the most trouble keeping track of because these can disappear, dropped on the floor. You know, so these little rings that you put on around the bases of the dinosaurs to denote that they're on your side. So that's probably the only component concern I can see for library management with this game is that. So, anyway. All right, let's Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Game boxes do get trashed in libraries because I mean, they're made out of cardboard, you know. Oh. I mean, you could always do the whole like you remember back in the once upon a time when you could rent video games cartridges from like video rental stores. They would actually not send them in boxes. They put them in plastic. They put them in they use their own boxes. Like they do that with videotapes too. And sometimes I wonder if like it might be worth considering to just plan on getting some craft artist boxes or something to use to replace board games that they're the protectiveness of the box starts to fail. Who knows? Managing a board game library is a lot of work. All right, what is going on? I think I'll send this over to Piano Ryan again. That'll be the plan. So, send this over to Piano Ryan. And, let's see. There's no game. I won't be on Game Night Live tomorrow because it's a painting stream. Yeah. Unless I get a wild hair. I've been having fun playing Balatro and these crazy adventure games. So, but otherwise, Saturday... I can't remember if I already said what we're going to do on Saturday or not. I don't think. Oh yeah, I think I said I might load up an adventure game and have us all play it on Saturday. So, all right. Well, that's going to do it. Until next time, GG and live it up. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye now.